Welcome to this Windows channel, and today we're gonna give you tips on how to install a printer that you've lost the CD or you just don't have any CD or DVD player on your laptop or tablet and you're wondering, okay, what do I do now? So basically in Windows 10 installing a printer is relatively easy in general. A lot of printers have drivers that can be downloaded from the Windows update. So it means that for a lot of printers out there, you just plug it into the USB port and wait a little bit, and you'll see something happen. You'll see that Windows is actually working and adding the printer to your system. And hopefully, after a few minutes, it's going to work and everything's fine. But there are chances you have a printer, you're going to plug it in and nothing's going to happen. And then what do you do? Well, you need to find out, first of all, what's your model number on your printer. So for example, let's say I've got some printer models. I've got an HP P1505, and very often you're wondering, okay, but where do I see this? Well, on a lot of printers, looking at the faceplate or looking at the back side, any stickers, any information. Here, if you look at this image, for example, you'll notice that mine is on the faceplate. You see it here. It says HP LaserJet P1505. So check for any model number. That's very important. You need what brand it is. HP, Epson, Lexmark, Samsung, whatever. You need to know the company that actually made it. Then you need to know the model number. So here, we'll try it out with my HP LaserJet P1505. Now, another thing that you might need to know is your system. Is it a 32 or 64-bit operating system? It's important because drivers are often very, very dependent on the operating system. Is it a 32 or 64-bit? You'll need to check that. And you can check it out by going to Notifications, All Settings, System, and going to the bottom About. And you'll see here, System Type, 64-bit operating system. In my case, it might be a 32. In your case, it depends. So now you have in hand the company or the brand, and you have the model number. So here, as the example, I'm going to install my HP LaserJet P1505 on this computer. The first thing you need to do is go to the brand computer manufacturer. So for example, I'll go to hp.com, and here I'm going to check the page for anything that looks like support, drivers. Here it's small, but on the bottom right part of the HP there's download drivers, so I'll click there. So you have to find out. Sometimes it's in the support section, like here you see at the top, support. But not all companies are very easy to find the drivers, I must admit. Once you're here, you can actually check, okay, detect my product or browse categories. So let's say I'm going to go to printers, and some will let you, for example here, into product name number. So I'll say LaserJet P1505 and click the search, or just press enter. And here it found the HP LaserJet. Now it says software and drivers. Let's check. You have check for updates and recommendations, or go directly to software and driver results. I usually go there because I don't like auto detect. It's not always good and it's not always great. So here you see there's a little alert. It says need help after upgrading to Windows 10. Here are solutions, common problems, and blah blah blah. So you can check here, and here you'll see what you have. So for example, in my operating system, it says driver product installation software 1, basic driver 1, and it detected that I've got Microsoft Windows 10. So this is a plug and play or basic driver of my printer. Now notice that the number isn't exactly what mine says. That's because there's families of printers that share the same driver. So for example, a P1505 is in the P1500 series. So if you don't find the exact number, it doesn't matter. It could be a, I don't know, an Epson R220, and you'll see Epson R200 series. It might not match perfectly. It doesn't matter as long as it seems to be in the same family. And very often when you search for them, usually they are grouped by family. So you'll click the download button and you'll install the software that it wants you to install. So here it says you HP download. No, I want to have just download only, so I'll have just the file downloaded to my computer. Here it goes. It's downloaded to my computer. Pretty much everything you download is in the downloads folder of your computer. So in the file explorer you have downloads. If you don't see it, check for it on the left side in the panel, or you can search for it and go here and say okay, download, and it's going to say, oh, download file folder. So go and check there. You should see the driver. Remember its name. You see here the name that I have, LJP1000 underscore P1500 and so on. Well, that is my driver. So you could click run. You can double click on it, whatever you want to do. Install it. What I usually do when I install the driver is not let the printer plugged in. I'll unplug it from the USB port and I'll install the driver, and after it's installed I'll plug it back into the USB port, and it's going to have like an auto detection. Some drivers will tell you when to plug the printer in. So don't install the driver if the printer is already plugged in. Unplug the printer and wait for the software to actually tell you. And if it doesn't, once it's done, plug it in. It should detect and it should be added to the printers. You can see if it's installed by going into the search in Cortana. Just type printer, and here you'll have two places you can check. The good old device and printers in the control panel. Here you should see your printer show up in this spot, and I should have eventually, after I installed my printer. There's also another spot that's new in the settings, and it's called printers and scanners and system settings. You should see it here also. So go to your manufacturer's website, make sure you know what brand it is, what model number, and download the driver from the website. I have to say that some manufacturers have horrible websites to find their drivers, and I have to say also that it is not always easy, not only to find, but some of these drivers are sometimes really big, so if you have a slow internet connection, it can take a long time. Here on the Epson page, you can see here at the top it says product, ink, paper, drivers, and support. That's what you want to have, and you choose whatever you want to find. So here it says printers and all-in-ones. I would go here to find my printer. Here it says before connecting an Epson product, inserting a software CD, visit the Windows 10 support page. So that's where you go, and you'll go here. Now I have a little something that I want to say. Say that you can't find a Windows 10 driver for your printer. What do you do? It can happen, and I've seen this on some software, that you don't have the specific Windows driver. What I would do, if you don't see a Windows 10 driver for your printer, why not try the Windows 8.1 driver for your printer? I would bet that there's a good chance it's going to work. But of course, having a specific Windows 10 driver is always better. So you see here, even my Epson R220 photo printer. I just choose 64 bits. I just say I'm a local USB connection and I continue. And it brings me to that package that I can accept and download to my computer. And here's the Epson driver for my Epson R220. So you see that's how you do it. And I hope that it helps you in finding the specific driver for your computer printer. If you enjoy my videos, want to subscribe to my channel, you'll be informed when new videos are online. If you have any comments, questions, anything you want to know about Windows, about any problems you might have, why not share it with us? Hopefully you enjoy my videos. By subscribing, you'll know when new videos are online. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, please go. And give us thumbs up if you like the videos. Helps us on the ratings on YouTube. So, hope you installed your printer.